Hi, hello. We're here with Daria DiGiovanni. She is a first-time author. Her book is Water Signs, A Story of Love and Renewal. And we wanted to ask Daria a few questions about writing in general and how she got started with her book. Daria has a very impressive background, and we are here to ask her about her background. Daria, can you tell us a little bit about your training and your education?
Sure. I have a BA in English from Villanova University in Pennsylvania. And I guess I would want to add to that, though, is that from the time I was a little girl, anytime anyone asked me what I wanted to be when I got older, I would say, I'm going to be a novelist. I'm going to be a novelist. I'm going to be a writer. And my mom, really, I have to credit her with really encouraging that from a very young age. I mean, she had me reading and writing just, before I was even in nursery school, I think. So she definitely, both of my parents definitely encouraged that. And it just happened to be a natural talent that I was blessed with. And I just always have gravitated towards the written word, the spoken word, books, and I just have always loved reading, loved to read, loved to write. So it's always been a part of me.
Wonderful. But we do notice one thing is that with your education and with all your support of your family, it took you a very long time to actually write your first novel. And the novel itself is written beautifully. So what I would ask you is, what stopped you from writing this book? What took so long?
It's funny, even though my family was very supportive, when people would hear, well, I'm going to be a novelist, it's kind of like saying, I'm going to be an actress when I grow up. I mean, people want to support that, but most people don't personally know anyone that's been really successful in the quote-unquote entertainment industry, which I think, we could probably count this among as being part of the entertainment industry. And also, which is apparent in my book through my character, which is based on me, I had to sort of shed my own insecurities, and that's been a journey for me, and I think one of the lessons I had to learn in life, kind of growing up as the chubby kid in school and kind of, going through all that adolescent angst and all the growing pains that we all go through, and we all have different challenges, but I had to finally shed that. But I think I was initially afraid that, I think a lot of people sort of gave me this feeling like, you want to be a starving artist, you're from this accomplished family, your father's a doctor, and you have two siblings who are attorneys, and I have a brother who's a pathologist, and it just didn't seem, and again, not my family, but it just didn't, other people I would encounter or extended family members just sort of seemed a little put off by that, and I think I allowed that to rub off on me, even though I had the encouragement at home with my parents. So I kind of went for the more practical route of doing, working in the business world and doing things I really didn't like, because I felt like, yeah, maybe I was talented, but God, there were so many writers out there, how was I ever going to compete? So I really had to learn there were just personal things that I had to experience for myself before I was at the point where I was able to write this wonderful book. And writing really is therapy, let me just add that as well. And I really enjoyed writing it, and I just think it was a combination of the right timing, divine inspiration, and just things finally coming together for me.
That's wonderful. Well, what would you share with other people that would like to write, or people that have this passion to write? What would you share with them?
I would tell them to just do it. Just go for it. And even if you're afraid, and like I was, and you're insecure, and you feel like you're not good enough, and maybe you're afraid won't be able to take criticism, do it anyway. I've kept journals for probably the last 25 years. I would definitely recommend that also, because I referenced a lot of my journals when I was writing my book, and I think that's another reason why I held back for so long. I really didn't want to relive certain periods of my life, for example, the panic and anxiety period, to actually have to go back and read in my journal and see where I was at that point. And I think this year I was finally ready to do that. So I would just advise people to journal, find support, take a class, talk to other people. They can visit my website. I've had the pleasure of helping many writers put their words onto paper and express themselves sort of clearly and eloquently, and that's a lot of fun for me. I really enjoy doing that, and more than happy to share my experiences if people want to contact me through my website and either refer them to good editors or possibly even work with them on their projects, because I find that just as rewarding as writing my own book is helping other people kind of find their voice through the written word. So
that's wonderful.
Look forward to speaking with everybody.
Good. And your website again is?
www.watersignsnovel.com.
Wonderful. Thank you, Daria. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.